Coach, we finished the qualification campaign with a draw. Are you a little bit disappointed?
No. We never came here to. We wanted to win, but we wanted to win through our performance. The performance was there. I was so pleased and proud to see so many inexperienced players being able to fit in the way that we want to play. We show good bravery. We played against a hostile atmosphere, and the disappointment is conceding the goal that we conceded, because obviously we were not in control in our own box, but that's why we play these games. But overall, I thought the performance was really, really strong. We never lost the personality on the ball. We played through the lines of pressure. Probably between the two boxes, we were a really strong team. Maybe in the final pass, the final meters, we were not as sharp as we should have been, but that's understandable. I'm just so pleased that we finished the qualification campaign. We got now 25 wins and 3 draws in the last 3 qualification campaigns, and today we had a real new group of players that they show that the future for Belgian football is bright.
Second half was less good, more difficult.
The tempo was a little bit slower. I think probably the fitness levels of certain players and probably as well the credit of the home team, that because of the home crowd, they had a little bit of energy in those 15-20 minutes. But I thought we finished strong again, and pleased to see the players coming on from the bench and adding something to the game. So it's understandable. It's the second game in 4 days for certain players. The tempo can drop slightly, but we're taking more positives than negatives without winning a game.
The most positive is?
Well, that we were a team. If you look at the amount of changes that we made, players that they never started, to see Arthur, to see Charles, that they fit in so well, Dante coming on, and you're looking around and players, to see the performance of Hans van Aken, to see the performance of Kevin De Bruyne. It was a total captain's performance, and I could go on. Koen Castells always been ready, and he was needed in the last 5 minutes of the game. And Cedric Boyata needing stitches in his eye, coming back out and winning every single aerial duel after that. I thought individually you could go through the attitude of everyone. We looked like a team that we were well in good cohesion, and it's a shame that we couldn't keep a clean sheet, because probably that was the moment that we were not in control in that action.
A few words especially about Arthur Theat and the Ketelaar.
Well, but that I think is clear that they are ready. I think Charles, the way he turns, the way he understands the space, some of the moves, the linking up with Hans and Kevin De Bruyne, Axel Witsel in those central areas, they were really, really special, really strong.
They are ready to go to Qatar with you?
Well, I think that's what is going to be the biggest nightmare for the coach. You got a group of players now, that probably 42 players, that they're all competing and working hard, and that's a good position to be in, even though it's still very, very young players, and Charles could still play with the under-21s, Arthur could still play with the under-21s, so we'll make sure that they get through their phases of development, but you can see today that they are ready to push for their positions.
No matter if, no problem if in a few days Brazil overtake us?
No, because the outstanding headline is how long we've been number 1 in the world, and it will happen because the common ball has more games than us. They'll play in January. If it doesn't happen now, it'll happen in January, it'll happen in February. The goal for us has changed. The goal is to try to go to the World Cup in the best possible shape, and we want to become world champions. Number 1 in the world has been a fantastic period. We've done it. We are the 3rd team in the history to have the longest sequence in number 1 in the world, and it would be wrong for us and small-sided just to try to become number 1 in the world for as long as we can, and then not develop our players and not creating a competitive team that needs to be as ready as we can in the World Cup.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thank you.